2 games in, USA 2-0, 11-0 combined score, 5-0 over Canada last night, 6-0 over the world team today. Our ladies are ready to hit the ice. You're watching the 2022 Para Ice Hockey World Challenge live from Green Bay as the USA looking for the 3rd win in 3 games. We are live and ready to go. And here is tonight's broadcast team, play-by-play, Dave Meyer, and our commentator, special guest, Ann Lindemann, head coach of UW Stevens Point Women's Hockey. David, take it away.
Well, welcome back to the Ice Hockey Arena. We're very excited to get game number 4 kicked off here momentarily. We've got, as Gary said, the United States of America taking on Great Britain. The United States is coming in 2-0, Great Britain 0-2, but both teams have had good showings earlier today, and we're ready for the puck drop coming up soon. Ann, what do you think are some of the keys to the game tonight?
I'm excited to see the U.S. Coming back and bouncing back from what they just did. I think they have to, it's tough to play back-to-back games, especially only just an hour break in between, so it'll be interesting to see what energy they come out with.
We're having the starting lineups introduced behind us here.
And have we got some special stuff for you guys tonight? You're going to get rewarded for tuning into the 8:30 broadcast. 2 things on tap tonight. Number 1, bench cam. USA, Team USA bench cam. There it is. We're going to be seeing the bench cam all night. Bonus number 2, fan cam. You'll be seeing people you know from all over the country watching tonight. You can see the families and friends here gathered here in person. And then, of course, bonus number 3, it is the Zamboni cam, the Zam cam as we call it. Between the first and second period, the Zam cam will be ready to go. It is time for ice hockey in Green Bay. USA and Great Britain.
It was Madeline Gallagher that was named the most valuable player after the Americans' first game today. She scored 3 of the 6 goals for the USA team. Very nice effort on the sheet by Gallagher. And the Americans will look to build, as you said, on what they put out there for game 3. And they're preparing for Canada for the championship game tomorrow night. They're locked into that championship game and looking to continue some momentum. They know Canada is going to be ready for a scrap tomorrow night, so looking to put some things together on the ice and continue to build some of that continuity and show their attacking offense some more.
Yeah, I think they got to work on getting into the house here, and I think Great Britain's got to keep them to the outside, keep them in those areas where they can't get threatening shots on net.
And the world actually did a pretty good job of forcing the USA to take some lower percentage shots in that last game. The USA was able to clean up some second shots right in front of the goal, but the world did do a pretty nice job, keeping the USA team at bay to an extent.
Entire event brought to you by Citi and Abbott Labs, also a proud sponsor of this year's 2022 Women's World Challenge, live from Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin.
Also, big shout out to all the volunteer hours put in by the crew from Discover Green Bay, Brad Toll and everybody over there that made sure that this would be a good host site. We are underway, game 4 of the day, and the puck is going to be controlled again by the Americans. Guess who? It's Gallagher who finds the puck and then her teammate. Nice defensive job there by Shannon Marie Couch.
She's starting to play really physical again, like she has been all weekend.
Shot on goal. And a nice save there made by the Great Britain goaltender. Once again, wearing number 99. Little ode to Gretzky maybe there. Nicole Jody Hill in the goal. And the face-off is going to be controlled by Team USA. Gallagher had it on the left wing, and it was poked away towards the boards. That's going to be recovered by Gallagher. Nice pass. Oh, just a bit too strong.
Yeah, she was there and she was ready for it. Just couldn't handle it. Get
Yeah.
that quick shot off.
Nice centering pass made.
She had a good jump. No one saw her coming in the slot
Nobody
there.
at all. Couch clears it past the center line and now past the blue line.
Well, we have our usual cast of characters on so far already. Ryan Sparks checked in, ready to go. Let's go, ladies, he says. Erica on defense. Interesting, he says. David Dordeline excited about the Zam Cam.
There you go. Big save.
Really nice breakaway and a beautiful save once again by Hill. She's sprawled out and she's going to keep it out of the net.
Alice checking in, rooting on Hill. Just talked about her. Missy from Alabama. Sweet home Alabama on the broadcast tonight.
I was wondering when we were going to get some South action checking
Right?
in. Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, let's go.
Well, our last game, we had viewers from all over the world. Let's hear where you're from. We heard from Australia. We heard from India. We heard from Latvia. Where are you at? Let us know. Do a roll call right now. Tell us where you are, and we'll put it on the air. Put it in the comments box on YouTube. We're watching.
USA regains control. It's Kelsey with it on the left-hand stick. She sends it out to the boards, and Hill is going to reel it in. Hill leaves it behind for her teammate. Shot and goal! What a pretty shot. That was Caden Hirschenrother. She plays club for the Pittsburgh Mighty Penguins, and that was a mighty nifty shot she put in.
Yeah, she drove right to the middle and put that right up under the crossbar again. That's a tough place for those goalies to get. And it looks like first international goal for her.
That's awesome. So Caden will light the lamp. We are 3 minutes in here, and the Americans have a 1-0 lead.
Jamie Benassi's fan club back in the house. Lynn Ray, I believe, president of that fan club. I told Allison between games if she gets any endorsements out of this, we get 20%.
You're working your cut here.
We're working it. We're working it. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania checking in. That's Denise. Santa Barbara, California. Lynn Ray and Joe and Kelsey from Columbia.
Cade there had another great shot on net. From the U.S. so far, their speed has been potent.
Kelsey with a nice assist. She found her teammate just to the right of the goal, and the nice pass is cashed in. I believe that was Ladley, Katie Ladley.
Well, right on time, her fan club checking in, saying, go Ladley. And sure enough, 2-0, Team USA, quickly.
That may have actually been Everhard. Was that 2 or 5?
We'll check on that.
So another quick goal from the Americans.
First goal scored by number 36, Caden Hirschenrother. Hirschenrother unassisted at 2:21 of the first period. United States second goal scored by number 5.
Yeah, it was Eberhard
Assist to number
on the second goal.
Yeah, she had a quick release on that one. Great centering pass and just
12 of the first period.
put it right on that inside pipe.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, an assist is just kind of out there, but that was really an assist that created a goal by Kelsey at that time.
Congratulations, Caden. That was her first goal on the women's team.
That's a moment you love to see, Gary. Pretty cool. They save the puck, bring it home with them, and one of the real cool things we've been able to see this tournament, with it being the inaugural international tournament.
Kyler Quelch checking in with Dad, watching from Vermont, and also plays with our new analyst, Ryan Sparks.
Hockey's a small world. It's great to see those connections from everywhere.
There's your bench cam.
Showing some of the changes being made on both sides here. USA and Great Britain are both rotating some of their new players in.
These ladies were so hyped up, getting ready to get on the ice tonight. I was telling them, I said, you guys have so many people who love you, who are watching, supporting you, cheering for you, and their eyes just lit up. I'm telling you guys, it was a really neat moment to see. I mean, they were super excited to know that they had so many fans watching tonight and just cheering for them, and that's what this is all about. Christina Birchfield checking in from the Indy Steel sled hockey team. That sounds like a tough team. I don't think I'd mess with the Indy Steel sled hockey team.
I'd love to see some of these logos too. I can only imagine.
Mary from Nashville, Tennessee. Go Jamie Benassi. She's a fan favorite, David.
That must be a really nice thing to be, a fan favorite.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I've never been accused of that. Usually by the end of the night, it's get this clown off the air. Let's go. Coach, quick start for USA. A little slower in that first game against the world team, but jumping out 2-0 right away on this Great Britain team's got to give them confidence in early going.
Yeah, that's huge, especially being in the second game of their back-to-back. I think, they don't take the foot off the gas pedal, but I think it gives them a little bit more confidence to be solid, keep the play in front of them, not have to make a lot of high-risk plays. It's a really great start to this second game for the U.S. here in their back-to-back tonight. It's like the dangler is an issue. I feel like that's always an issue for goaltenders, is that crazy dangler when they got them on. But super protective for them.
Face off. Puck is dropped, and Great Britain had it packed right in front of their goalie, but a nice save was made by Hill. It's Gallagher behind the net with the puck. She's got it on her right-hand stick and leaves it to her teammate that was trailing. That is Eberhard. Now a little battle up against the boards.
Mal Johns checking in. Great Britain is missing Emerson in defense, is what her comment. And I'll tell you guys one thing. If I ever go to New Hampshire and I want to go down a dark alley, I'm taking Alex Drago with me. If your name is Alex Drago and you play for the Boston Ice Storm sled hockey team, nobody is messing with you, man. I want to be by Alex's side. I mean, he just has to say, I'm Alex Drago. I play for the Boston Ice Storm sled hockey team. You're like, hey, sorry, man. Didn't mean to upset you.
That was a great play in front. Touch pass to the middle and a good quick shot, but a nice save by Hill. Right into the breadbasket, right in that belly.
Kyle Schauer from Canada and Brendan cheering on for Lyra.
Lyra with a great goal last game. Was fun to see her get on the board after having an interview with her earlier today. What an energetic spirit she has.
Frederick Giles from Delray Beach for Jamie Benassi.
Kelsey has the puck in the near corner.
That's that kind of blind alley down there, isn't it, Dave? It's kind of hard to see in that corner.
Unfortunately, that's one of the blind spots, and it's been there a lot. But we're making do. Another nice save by Hill. Americans with another shot on net, but Hill is staying active and aware.
Well, Leslie Harper right on cue, cheering on the U.S. Robin Hill from Colorado.
That was a great shot. It looked like it got under. I couldn't see it from this angle, but nice save.
So they will be rematching the world team in the bronze medal game tomorrow morning.
Great puck movement by Team USA here. Really good puck support, a lot of good takeovers.
Yeah, the U.S. is just kind of running their offense.
Right as you said that, David, Ryan Sparks says they're working the cycle early. Very nice.
Yeah, they really are. Very successfully.
Ryan, can we just start calling you Sparky from now on? Let us know if Sparky's okay.
Hill has the controls here. Yeah, they're just cycling right on through.
And high to low creates that space down low where they want to drive that middle.
Yeah, they have established some pretty nice spacing right here. You'd think that they're going to attack momentarily.
Bemidji, Minnesota checking in. Amanda Wildman cheering for Chloe Kirkpatrick, number 12.
Hey, the Sanford Center Ice Hockey Arena in Bemidji. Let's go.
Bemidji's another tough town. I wouldn't mess with anybody from Bemidji.
Not a single person.
They can live there. They are pretty tough.
Absolutely. You don't mess with people from Bemidji. You really just don't.
Hill once again has the puck. She crosses the ice and now nears the blue line. That one is going to squirt over towards the boards and everybody pursues. And Great Britain clears.
Reflection checking in. Recently, the opportunity to play 2 exhibition games against Team Canada to get them prepped for this tourney. Although my team lost both games 10-0 and 7-0, it was fun to see the skills shown by the Canada team. You get to see them tomorrow in the gold medal game against the United States.
Yeah, I feel like all these ladies have been settling in here as they progress and get into their second and third games of the weekend. You could tell right away it was a new thing for them. The excitement, the nerves, and they're all settling in.
Coach Lindman, I'm telling you right now, if we do a game with Stevens Point, you got to stay out of the way of the camera when we're trying to get the players on the bench.
Oh,
Look at this coach; he's right in the way every time.
Yeah, the importance of the bench cam.
That's right. You got to have clearance for the bench cam.
You don't need to talk to your players. You got to get them on camera.
Absolutely. You know that.
That's what they want is the FaceTime.
The FaceTime.
That's key. Well, it can show all your recruits how much fun they're having. Better come up and join you guys.
Nice shot!
Oh,
what
wow.
an amazing shot! That was sent in by Christy Gardner. New England rejoice.
There she is.
She plays for the New England Warriors, and that was a no-doubter.
She is a stud. I'm telling you guys what.
So 3-0 for Team USA with 6:16 remaining in the period.
Yeah, that was a great release through traffic. I'm not sure Hill saw that coming all the way in, so that's a great shot there from the point.
It was a dart.
Yeah, thank you, Devin. First 2 goals, Caden and Maddie. And this last one, Christy Gardner.
And America has a 2-on-1 breakaway here. Great Britain with a nice defensive job to get everybody back in the zone.
Looks like they're playing man-on-man up top, trying to slow down that cycle and those takeovers.
Hope is going to get it near the board, and she'll send it back to the Americans.
Stay tuned. We're 5 minutes and 40 seconds away from the unveiling of the Zam Cam. Don't want to miss that. Coach, that's almost as important as the bench cam. It goes right up there.
Bench cam, Zam cam, all that coach
Yep.
is worried about.
Then the play on the ice, whatever. That goes third. Bench cam, Zam cam, and then hockey.
So now the Americans are cycling through again. Nice puck possession. It's going to be Eberhard that's going to chase it down in the corner there.
Connor Du Bois on the main camera, killing it from Ashwaubenon tonight.
Oh, certainly. Connor, the man, the myth, and the legend.
He
He's
is
omnipresent
all of those things.
when it comes to W7 Productions.
He is.
America continues to possess the puck near the goal. Eberhard has it on the boards.
Jayla checking in, rooting for Jamie Benassi.
Great cycling and puck support by the U.S.
Great Britain's got a lot of traffic in front of the goal, so for now, America continues to cycle.
Yeah, they got to draw them out and then jump in behind like they have a handful of times already this period.
It's Gardner again. Gardner working with, I think that's Hill in the corner there. Nope, Eberhard.
Great Britain trying to clear that one out just to relieve some of that pressure.
Couple changes being made by Team USA. Gardner came in and almost had a perfect pass and shot. She's got it, and a centering pass.
Oh, wrap around there.
A beautiful wraparound attempt made, but it's kept out of the goal. Hill had to save it on both ends of the net there. And we have a media timeout coming up. So with 2:45 remaining in period number 1, it is the United States 3 and Great Britain nothing.
The Zam Cam is going to be it. It's going to be hot.
It better be. There's been a lot of buildup.
There has been. Looking at the bench right now.
Gary has left to take care of the camera, finding the Zamboni driver. So just a two-person booth for a moment here. Got Connor at the controls. It's been a nice start for the Americans, coming out with 3 pretty nice goals. A lot of puck control. They haven't let the Brits had too many shots or a whole lot of offense to work with. They're keeping it in the offensive zone, and even if it crosses the center line, they're pretty quick at getting it right back where they want it.
Yeah, I think Great Britain's been doing a pretty good job trying to keep them to the outside.
9 shots on goal for the Americans, so they've converted on a third of their shot attempts so far. It's Gallagher with it.
And Jamie Benassi again right there in the crease, on the top of the crease for a quick shot. She's had some really good chances here. as of late.
You got to figure with how big of a fan club that she has, she's going to cash in real soon here.
They're willing her to put it in the back of the net, and she is right there on the doorstep.
I don't think we've got you, Gary. I don't know if you're on right now, but
the Zamboni cam has been placed. It is ready to go.
you know, there's a lot for it to live up to now.
I know. That's why I was down on the ice. I'm like, this can't fail. We've built it up so much, it better be great.
Kelsey with a wonderful shot. It's saved, but Gallagher finds it out front of the net, and the second shot is also saved. What a nice job by the Great Britain team to keep that one out of the net there.
Yeah, huge scrum in front.
Gallagher again, nice centering pass. Shot and goal for the Americans. This time it's Brianna Atkins coming over from the desert. She plays with the Vegas Golden Knights sled hockey team, and she puts it in the back of the net.
Yeah, great shot, great quick release. She had that goaltender moving right to left, and she put it right over her left shoulder.
Once again, set up by some nice puck work and some nice passing, and Atkins had no problem converting. We've got $1:49 left to play in the first period here, 4-0 Team USA.
Team USA goals scored by number 13, Brianna Atkins. Assisted by number 83, Emily Gallagher. Atkins and Gallagher at 13-11 the first period.
And the Americans have a 3-on-2 here. Nice recovery by the Great Britain team defensively. Bit of a fight for the puck and finally controlled by Team USA.
Again, a good escape up the wall by Kelsey. Some good exchanges, some cycles. Team USA is moving the puck really, really well right now.
That's really been the story of the period thus far.
Yeah, they've connected on a majority of their passes.
Eberhard had that one glance off the stick, but she does recover. And now the puck finds the corner. Now we're going to go to the far corner.
Leslie, you could not be more right. And she said these ladies make it easy to be in a sled, but it takes years to have that skill.
Absolutely. I had the opportunity to get in one a number of years ago, and they make it look way easier than it is. Extremely. They make it look effortless and flawless. The way they're passing and connecting right now is pretty cool to see.
So the Americans are able to grind out the end of the first period here after 15 minutes of play. Team USA 4 and Team Great Britain 0. We've got a very exciting intermission planned for you here, so please stick around. Continue to throw in the comments. Any comments, questions, concerns that you have, we are inputting them into the broadcast. So thanks for following along, and we hope you enjoy what we've got in store.
Stay tuned. We're coming back with the ZamCam.
Women have to overcome more obstacles to reach the top. It's made them fiercely determined and more innovative. Just because they can navigate the obstacles doesn't mean they should have to. Citi is committed to investing in opportunities for 10 million women globally by 2025.
A very warm welcome. Get your popcorn, your drinks, whatever you want. Hey! try and talk you now. And Paul's confident. Oh, and he scored. And here we are for the big one. The crunch clash. The gold level game between the United States of America and Canada.
The Zam Cam is live. Oh boy.
Gotta do some like donuts and crap out there.
And it is much harder to drive a Zamboni than.
Look at that baby go. Gotta get a little theme music behind it. Don't mess with the Zam Cam. Yeah! Woohoo! Look at that Zamboni go! The fans are in stunned silence. What is going on in Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin tonight? We got a camera on a Zamboni. Sparky, you're loving this, aren't you, man?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Pop over there. It's all the rage right now.
Here we go. Back on our Zam Cam driver. There he is. He's all business.
He's got to take his hat off and do a little, like, hands through the air action.
It's not easy driving the Zamboni, I'll tell you what. Takes years of practice. This guy is really awesome, though. He let us kind of have access to the Zamboni whenever we wanted. Here we go. Let's get back out on the ice. What's that? We've got unlimited access this weekend, I'm telling you. If only our high school conferences would let us have this kind of access, I'll tell you, we'd be unstoppable. Look at that Zam Cam. Floyd, you're loving it, aren't you? David, this is exciting as it gets. Oh my gosh, I'm never going to forget this. Man, he moved. They wanted me to hold on to the camera and hang on to the back of the Zamboni. I'm like, that does not sound like it would go very well. This is way better. The headline would be a tragically met his demise on the back of a Zamboni.
It's like the dads that drive down the road and they know that whatever they've got strapped on top of the car isn't too sturdy, and they're throwing the hand up there as they're driving down the road.
Trying to get a shot of a lifetime. It'd be worth it.
Look, this is from the hood of the Zamboni. This is what it's like to. This is what if you're driving a Zamboni, this is what you're seeing right now. This is point of view access, only available on W7. Look, Sparky, look at him checking those corners. So focused. Kids, let me just tell you, do not try this at home. Look at that W7 logo. Look at that. Wow, that is pretty. Your point of view from the Zamboni, the Zam Cam.
Can't get footage like that anymore.
Yeah. Eat your heart out, NHL. We're going to be getting calls from the Blackhawks probably on Monday. Yeah, we heard about the Zamcam thing you got going on. How'd you do that? Citibank, you're getting free. Look at that advertising you're getting. Look at that City logo. Front and center, baby. If driving a Zamboni was on your bucket list, you can now cross it off because if you've watched this whole thing, you can say you drove the Zamboni.
We're gonna interview her between the second intermission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get back on our Zamboni operator. Let's get him back on the cam here.
Yeah, everybody else is gone. So same thing like we did.
We're getting to the end here.
Yeah, I coached her at Point, and she does our games.
He didn't know he was going to be famous tonight. Yes, Martin, we are very, very easily amused. Yeah, he's getting a standing ovation, folks, and well deserved. Martin, what else is there to do on a Saturday night? This is as good as it gets. Can't make this stuff up, man. Look at that ice, clean as a whistle, baby. The fans are pointing at the Zamcam like, what is that thing? What is that thing on the top of the Zamboni? Folks, you have seen television history tonight. Yes, you saw some good hockey, but a Zamboni camera. You can say, now you'll remember where you were the first time you saw the Zamcam. Here's a look inside the bench of our wonderful Team USA. There they are. Look at that. Giving us some love. USA, baby. We love you, ladies. Look at Ladley just looking over her shoulder like she's so cool. Ladley's like, yeah, we got this. There's your fan cam. And here comes the end of the Zamboni cam. Spin the cam and show the fresh new ice coming from the back. Oh boy, you guys are really asking for it now, aren't you? Holy cow. Let's see. I don't know if it'll even go that. I don't know if it'll go 360 or not. Careful, you guys are gonna get sick watching this. Let me just flip this and see how far we can get around. Not too bad. the players are loving this camera in the bench. There you go. Laser focus, Floyd. That's right, laser focus. Look at that smokestack on the back of the Zamboni. That reminds me of what you see on a 1978 John Deere tractor. Every time we turn the camera on the ladies, they all point.
I think they finally told their coach to get out the way.
Yeah. Sparky gave the driver an A+ on his Zamboni driving tonight. Sparky, that and a nickel will get him 5 cents. He's like, show me the money, man. Wow. If you don't have goosebumps now. Our ladies proud of their country, and we are so proud of them. Mal, that's a great question. we are going to have the Great Britain camp tomorrow. We ran out of cameras, unfortunately. So we actually talked about this during our pre-production meeting, and we are going to get the Great Britain ladies, get a camera on them tomorrow, I promise you. So make sure you tune in tomorrow to see that. That's a great question, though, and fair. And we'll also figure out getting one for the world team and the Canada team. I'm signing Connor up for just a ton of work tomorrow. You better get here super early tomorrow, buddy.
But that leads us to a great point, Gary. If you have an old iPhone that has a cracked screen,
always looking for
or
donations.
that you don't want anymore, or you're just sick of and you need the new iPhone, feel free to send it to Gary in Oconomowoc or Connor in Green Bay, and we will put them to great use so that we can have bench cams everywhere.
And believe it or not, I don't know if you guys know this, if we've mentioned this, but all of our cameras are actually iPhones. So this is an iPhone that's mounted on the Zamboni here. Every camera we have is an iPhone. The Zamboni making its way back to going back to the dock.
The driver definitely has no idea how much celebrity he has
it's like
in the world right now.
It's like the Millennium Falcon going back into port. The driver's like Han Solo.
His worldwide acclaim has grown in the past 15 minutes here, exponentially.
Well, the three of us with our beards, I guess we can all fight to be Chewy, I guess. There it is, back to its resting spot. The Zamcam on W7. I guess we got some hockey going on here. Coach Lindemann has been putting up with us for like 50. She's like, oh my God, can we get the game going again? Get these idiots off the broadcast. She's like, what did I sign up for here? I got to get back to Stevens Point, man. I can't handle any more of this. Coach, this is like every day for us. This is like our life. I mean, this is just what we do. It's just goofing around.
You got to make it fun.
Thanks for the comments, you guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was fun, and a big thanks to our Zamboni driver and the crew here, letting us kind of tag along and show you guys some inside access. Let's get back to what the real story is, and that is our USA women leading 4-0 as we go into the second period. Here to bring you period 2 of real life sled hockey. It is David Meyer and Ann Lindemann. Guys, take it away.
Yeah, so we're about a minute away from period 2 starting here. The Americans with a 4-0 lead. And real good puck possession in the first period there. The shots on goal is 13-0. USA hasn't allowed a shot so far. That's kind of been the story of the first couple days for the Americans. Been able to keep really good possession, kind of dictate the pace, do what they want. So we'll see if they can continue that here in the second game of a back-to-back. But after 15 minutes of hockey, they've done a really great job.
Yeah, you can see their experience and their depth really showing up and showing out here, and understanding that the team of Great Britain hasn't been even training together for any more than 12 months. So have to be very proud of them for doing a great job keeping Team USA to the outside, and they're baiting them and trying to draw them out as much as possible, and Great Britain is putting up a good fight.
The really fun thing you've been able to see if you've been following along the past couple days, I think the world team and the Great Britain team have gelled and become much more cohesive on the ice here as the days have progressed. I think every period they've been a little bit stronger in what they want to do defensively, and they haven't had much to show for it on offense yet, but you would expect that's going to come real soon.
Yeah, I think so. I think even tomorrow's matchup for the bronze medal is going to be a lot better than the first matchup between Great Britain and the world. I'm excited to see them tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but this is the funniest thing I've ever read. Hampus Kreski says, this is the best entertainment I've ever had at 4 a.m. Swedish time.
I don't know what level of entertainment Sweden has at 4 a.m., but I'm happy that we've topped whatever that is.
Imagine how high that bar has to be.
You guys are taking that as a compliment, right?
Yeah, okay. Absolutely we are. I'm sure it was a compliment.
I know, yeah. Can't imagine nothing else.
Sparky, I agree. Bench cam easily the highlight of the night.
Gallagher has it behind the net here. looking for her teammate, but a nice defensive play made by Great Britain.
And Jamie Benassi again in the crease, causing some ruckus there. She is hungry.
Yeah, you would think Benassi's going to get on the scoreboard before the night ends. But there, little bit of a moral victory for Great Britain. They seemed fired up that they made a defensive stop there.
Absolutely, they have to be. They have to be proud of themselves. They're battling, they're fighting,
Yeah, there's no quit. No quit in the Brits. Team USA is going to control. They looked like they were trying to cycle, but that one is going to be cleared. And we're going to have an icing. So we'll bring it back.
Looks like Great Britain switched up their goaltenders here for the second period.
Yeah, so we do have a goalie change. In net now is Freya Alice Levy, number 12 from Great Britain. So it'll be nice to see what Levy can do in net. She started out very well, denying that first shot from Team USA, who controls the puck and looks to attack once again. In the near corner, the puck is going to be poked free. And it's going to be Eberhard. She thought about shooting briefly, and now she's going to pull it back out. Run some more offense, cycle through.
RP Stewart, thanks for all the nice comments tonight. We really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying it. We're sure having, if you can't tell, we're having a blast. If it's not obvious.
Ladley has the puck, approaching the blue line. And Kelsey will put on a nice quick spin move and reverse.
Great change of direction there, put that puck in a space.
Courtney, glad we got a laugh for you tonight. That makes it all worthwhile. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate that.
Ice was a little wet there in the corner, getting that puck stuck. Great Britain trying to clear it, but just couldn't.
Nice play made by Great Britain defensively. Going to cause America to pull it back out to the blue line and reset. Ladley once again.
Your Zamcam might have distracted the driver a little bit. There's a couple wet spots. That puck keeps sticking.
He was posing for the camera half the time, I think.
The controversy is forming.
You rattled him. You rattled him.
Hey, you know, if you're gonna run the Zamboni, man, you got to be able to take some pressure. That's what it's all about.
Sometimes I don't even know what's happening.
That's pretty much all the time for me, buddy.
Oh, man.
Nice puck protection there.
Yeah, really nice. Able to get in a little offensive change here for Team USA because of the nice puck control.
Faherty family checking in. Go, Catherine Faherty, number 6.
Faherty.
They said she always knew she was a cheesehead.
Can't go wrong with cheese. That's
Absolutely. For sure. There's never enough.
We're always accepting new cheeseheads.
Yep. Well, Reflection already asked to join the broadcast next year. Wants to join the crew.
Let's do it.
Come on over. We got room. You and Sparky, come on over, road trip. We'll have fun with it next year for sure. But I hear there's talk about having it in Canada or Great Britain. I'm willing to make that trip if we need to. I will take one for the team.
Got the passport ready, Gary?
Whatever it takes. Support our ladies, whatever we got to do.
There is Faraday. She's going to keep it off the boards and fling it back to her teammate.
Really nice cycle.
Yeah, really nice.
She's such a solid player, isn't she, you guys, Faraday?
For sure. And Great Britain with a clear past the center line. It is tracked down, though, by the U.S. team, who looks to get something going in the transition game here.
The late offsides here. Great Britain has a chance to get it out again. And just can't.
Yeah. The U.S. has been pretty stout in keeping it on their offensive side.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a stranglehold this whole period so far. I mean, Great Britain just could not seem to get anything going offensively. And again, just great puck control and just the passing is so good.
It's been sharp.
The Women's World Challenge, you're watching it on W7, is presented by City and Abbott Labs. Abbott Labs kind enough to donate a whole bunch of Pedialytes for the ladies to keep them hydrated and strengthened for this whole weekend of women's sled hockey. I'll tell you what, we're having a great time. Yeah, Sparky, you gave him an A+ way too soon, my friend. Way too soon. The Zamboni driver. Coach Lindemann picked up on that right away. She's like, this dude doesn't know what he's talking about. That Zamboni driving was a C+ at best.
Hey, it's not easy, so I give him a lot of credit.
Just giving him props.
Then that bright light you put in his face just got him a little distracted.
I know, right? Like we said, if you're here to watch serious hockey commentary, you really probably just want to mute it or turn the volume down, whatever you want to do, because it gets crazy from here.
My wife can tell you I've been muted for most of my life.
Right,
so
ditto.
No worries.
Been married 22 years. Still haven't figured out where the mute button is.
Kelsey's going to chase it down behind the net as we get back to action a little bit. She's going to circle and score!
Wow!
Like the lamp.
Wow!
Yes, sirree!
That was crazy good, David. Crazy good.
That was an amazing play.
Wow, she chased that thing down and finished amazing. Just gorgeous.
Yeah, Jamie Benassi I told you she was hungry. She did a lot of individual effort there to pick up that puck behind the net. And again, wraparound. She battled for that one.
The way she kind of turned the corner on the wraparound, you can't see the glisten in the eye quite up here, but I just knew that she was going to put that one in. There was little doubt that that's the only intention she had on that wraparound.
Yeah, she's been having a lot of good chances and finally put one in the back there. And her teammates are cheering for her.
Oh, score.
5-0 U.S. I was just double checking to make sure I had the score right. Can't pick up the Zamboni driver if we can't get the scoreboard correct.
A lot of fans in the stands for Jamie, too.
In the stands, online.
A big fat head here, I think, too, putting her face up.
I don't appreciate you calling me that, Coach. I've been called worse, though. Yeah, Allison, I mean, you're right on. I mean, Team Great Britain is doing great. They've only been playing a year, so, I mean, this is amazing. I couldn't agree more.
I mean, you only get better from playing like this, playing against tougher competition, push yourself, challenge yourself.
Okay, so to do a really nerdy drop in here, pull in another sport. A couple years back, the University of Wisconsin Whitewater Warhawks scheduled Mount Union in a Division III football game. Whitewater hadn't been that good. Mount Union had been running Division III football for years.
We're talking American football, by
American
the
football,
way.
not soccer. But the reason that the head coach, Bob Brezowitz, did it was because he needed his team to see what the next level looked like so that they had something to work for as they practiced. Because it wasn't enough for them just to be the best team in the conference. They were trying to become the best team in the country. And it took a couple years, but after scheduling Mount Union, after seeing what that mantle looks like, they were finally able to approach it and knock Mount Union off the mantle. So definitely some good building blocks for Great Britain and the world team and, everybody that's kind of going up against the upper echelon with USA and Canada here this weekend.
And, Coach, certainly you do that with UW-Stevens Point. I mean, you want good competition. It helps your players grow. It helps your program grow and develop.
Yeah, I think you just take this as a learning and an inspiration and motivation of all sorts, because women's ice hockey was just here not too long ago as well.
Yes, you're so right about that.
I think this is just a platform and a springboard of what the sport is going to be and can be, and how other teams and programs and countries can get their national teams rolling. And they just got to train hard, work hard, challenge themselves against better teams, and they'll get better.
Courtney, could not agree with you more. We definitely need more representation in the world for those with disabilities. I mean, I will tell you, I just cannot get over just the athleticism and just the strength of these ladies. I mean, it is amazing.
So we've got a media timeout with 5:13 remaining in the second period here.
Let's take you inside the bench here. Go ahead, David. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say Americans up 5-0.
See how long before they realize the camera's on them. It won't take them long. They've been doing a pretty good job at spotting this. Who do we got there? Number 8. Who's number 8?
USA.
Yep.
That is going to be Erica McKee.
There's Erica.
From the Chicagoland area.
And now Davenport, Iowa.
Davenport, Iowa.
Oh, that's
Quad
right.
Cities.
That's right.
Looks like
we're going to do our best tomorrow to get the other teams on a bench cam as well as best we can. We want to represent. Obviously, we're Americans, but it's the sled hockey world, and we're all together in this. So I want to make sure that we represent all of the teams and all of these amazing ladies, because all of them being here together like this, I mean, it's really just been fantastic to see.
Yeah, it looks like Great Britain is still in a good space, good headspace there, battling. Pumping up their goaltender to stay in it.
The 2022 Women's World Challenge brought to you by City. We're in the second period, 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the second period. There will be no ZAM cam between periods 2 and 3. Sorry, you guys. One ZAM cam per day is probably plenty.
The Americans control the face-off as the puck drops. Momentarily in the blind corner.
Yeah, can't see a whole lot going on down there. But I bet they're cycling and protecting that puck.
There it is. It's Faraday with the puck.
Christy Gardner with great support.
Be nice if Gardner could get another shot on goal here.
That speed of Team USA as they cycle and move that puck around is just hurting Great Britain.
It just kind of wears you out. It just wears you down, right, Coach? I mean, you're constantly in pursuit here.
Yeah, we've been on the other side of that for sure in some of our games where a team is just clicking and cycling and all you can do is just hang on and wait and bide your time and keep battling, keep them to the outside. It's one of those things just in hockey that you deal with, you work through.
Gardner has the puck. It's going to carry him towards the far wall. but she is able to reel it in and reset.
Good support down in the corner, and again, back to the corner. Lots of good cycling. Puck possession here.
Coach, one of the questions we're getting is just why aren't the Americans taking more shots? And then one of the responses was they're not trying to run up the score in a 5-0 game. When you get a lead like this, what are things that you work on that that you can basically have practice in game? What are things you can work on to try to develop?
Yeah, I think exactly what they're doing is this puck possession, this cycling, this jumping into open ice. I also do think that Great Britain isn't going out there, so then there isn't that space behind them. I think this is something very key for the U.S. to work on and develop in a game situation. And the cycling, puck protection, passing, clicking on all these levels is something great to work on when you have a chance to do it in a game.
Gallagher at the controls for Team USA as the cycling continues.
And I think they're doing a great job, too, of getting in and using their depth in this game as well and getting some of their newer players some more ice time.
Sarah Louise Hope made a nice gritty play on the boards there, number 87 for Great Britain. As she heads in front of the goal to really negate a shot attempt right there by Gallagher. Nice play by Hope.
Gallagher with the hat trick in the previous game, and she was the MVP in the U.S.'s 6-0 win over the world team.
Nice centering pass. It's going to be reeled in by Team USA there. Jamie Benassi, 44, has been quite frequently finding the puck here in this period. There she is. And she kicks it back out.
Coach, another one of our viewers just commented, I appreciate the Team USA coaches going deep into the bench right now. And again, meaningful minutes for all of the ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, not even because this is the second game of a back-to-back for them this evening, but I think it's important for that experience in this international competition to get as many people as you can engaged, involved, pushing themselves, challenging themselves. That's really important, and obviously that's why they have the depth on their bench here at this World Challenge.
And just like any sports activity, you never know when, next person up. You never know when your number is going to be called, and you got to be ready.
Eberhard with a shot as the 1-minute warning comes through the PA system. A bit wide to the right, but America looks like is going to retain possession as they have for most of the period here. Kicked out to Hill. Gallagher has it on the wall as the cycling continues. She flings it across the sheet.
I think it also gives the opportunity for these ladies to work with some of their other teammates in a game situation, work on their communication, anticipation of each other, probably trying to find good connections for the gold medal game.
If you've enjoyed this broadcast and enjoyed the hijinks and the shenanigans that go on here, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of those things. W7 Productions. We do stuff like this all the time with high school girls sports. I know we got viewers all over the world here, but again, we just have fun with the kids and really put them as the focus. All we do is girls and women's sports. We don't do anything else. We don't do any men's sports of any kind, just girls and women's. And again, the honor to be here this weekend just goes beyond words for us.
So we have a power play courtesy of a teeing call. And America will have a power play here coming up.
Yeah, again, looked like an incidental teeing, nothing intentional, but you're going to get called either way.
The Americans have been very, very good at scoring in these closing seconds, David. We saw that in the first game. The last few seconds, they're potent.
And that really changes the momentum, too, when you get something in that first minute, that last minute when you go into a break.
It's huge.
Then you sit on it.
So yeah, with 12 seconds left here, America with a quick power play opportunity.
I believe we're going to have an interview with one of the officials between periods, so you want to stick around for that.
Minor penalty for team.
And an all-female officiating crew.
Fantastic. Love that.
And
Of the second period.
I see some of these women in our games too in the NCAA. So I'm always nice to officials now.
For sure. For sure.
Get on their
Do you
good
want to do
side.
the interview?
We've reached the end of the second period. We're going to take a quick break, come back with our officials interview, and get you ready for the third and final period of tonight's final game. USA 5 and Great Britain 0. You're watching W7 Live.
Women have to overcome more obstacles to reach the top. It's made them fiercely determined and more innovative. Just because they can navigate the obstacles doesn't mean they should have to. Citi is committed to investing in opportunities for 10 million women globally by 2025.
A very warm welcome. Get your popcorn, your drinks, whatever you want. Hey! Take it back! Now it's McGregor. Only a chance. Hickey's free. Hickey scores! First goal of the game! And it's the Canadian one on the power play. The reason why they're playing that right hockey now. And Paul's comes in. Oh, and he scored! And here we are for the big one. The crunch clash. The gold medal game between the United States of America and Canada. You can't hold him up. The bomber will keep going. Oh! It's a mesmeric goal for Declan Bowman.
Sport is for all of us, from first-timers to world champions, and everyone in between. Because sport isn't just about winning, it's about new beginnings, new friendships, new confidence. Wherever you begin, wherever you're going, it starts with sport.
Oh, great.
All right, we are back live here for the Women's World Challenge. I'm here with Bianca, who is the ice hockey official extraordinaire. Has seen a lot of ice time on the sheet so far this tournament. Bianca, what has it been like so far to be a part of this inaugural tournament?
Yeah, it's been incredible to not only have all the athletes here and to represent all the different countries, to really bring some awareness to our sport, but also to have it staffed by all female officials. This has just been a great experience, I think, for everyone.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you have to say to other women that are maybe thinking about jumping into something like officiating? What would your pitch be to the importance of that in the sport?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're interested, there's so many opportunities to get involved and to stay involved. And those that are currently in it, I would encourage them to reach out and to mentor. Right, we need to be our own advocates in this sport. We know that officials across every sport are losing their officials, so anything we can do to help, we absolutely need to take responsibility.
And have you been impressed by the level of talent out here on the ice this weekend? I know my first interaction with kind of the para sled tournament, and I've been amazed by just the athleticism and the grit and the desire out there on the ice.
Yeah, it's incredible. Obviously, for being an inaugural event, nobody really knew what to expect here.
Sure.
But coming in and just seeing these athletes compete, it's remarkable. Obviously, some have had more ice time than others. And the way that they have all come together and just really formed a cohesive unit in such a short amount of time, it's been so great to watch.
All right, favorite penalty to call as an official?
Oh, boy. Favorite one is, that's a tough question. You know what? Favorite one is the one that needs to be called.
That's not a cliche answer at all. And has Ann ever given you a hard time for a call on the ice before?
No, not yet, but I look forward to it.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this weekend. Thanks for just being here and growing the sport and doing what you do. As we put out kind of a pitch to people that are interested in officiating, as you said, numbers are dwindling, something that we need to be able to have any sport continue. So thanks for being part of the all-women's crew, and we look forward to another 15 minutes of hockey here to wrap up the day.
Fantastic. It's going to be a great night. Thank you.
It is. Thank you so much.
We're about 2 minutes away from third period. A big thanks to Bianca Bartolome for making herself available to talk about officiating and the importance of it. And hopefully you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We'll be back with the final period, third period coming up, USA and Great Britain. You're watching the 2022 Para World Challenge, Para Women's World Challenge, and you're watching it on W7 and you're watching it live. Well, right out of the gate, Sparky's throwing shade. He said, "What a ref type of answer on that question, Coach." Thoughts on on Bianca's response on her favorite kind of penalty, the one that needs to be called.
Yeah, too politically correct right there.
I mean, that's pretty weak, isn't it? I mean, that's a weak answer.
We might have gotten an off-camera answer, but we'll leave that off camera.
You could see it going through her mind, something that she's called and she loved, but she hated. But she hated to call it, but she had to call it because other people saw or heard it.
Sparky throwing shade early, early and often.
No, but that's awesome. We're excited that we were able to get an all-women's crew for all the games.
So great.
And
So
Bianca's
great.
a huge part of that. And so much respect goes out to all the ladies on the ice
And
in the striped shirts as well.
Yeah, actually, one of these linesmen here, Brooke Nunemaker, is a former player of mine, so it's good to see her branch out and officiate. So clearly, I must not have yelled at too many officials when she was playing. Have a couple other in IHF and NCAA. So, yeah, it's good to see women get more involved, and there are so many great opportunities and travel opportunities for them to get involved and be very impactful in the game of hockey.
Coach, one of the things I've noticed just in having this bench cam on tonight, because I've been watching it even when it's not on camera, is these women are a team, but they really like each other. I mean, they really like hanging out together. I mean, you can see that the chemistry is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's what teams are. It's what teams do, and at this elite level, they put in so much time, energy, effort, blood, sweat, tears, and it's something to be proud of. I mean, there are people that want to be here really bad, but these women have earned it, have worked for it. They need to continue to work for it. So it's something to rally around, and you see that in their faces, in their aura, just being here.
It's so great. It's so great. They're so, I mean, you just can't not be positive just hanging around and just seeing what they do. It's impossible not to be positive.
Right. It's absolutely serious, but it's so much fun for them. You can see it.
Thank you, Mal. Appreciate that.
Gallagher has it behind the net, approaching the far wall as USA continues to run its offense. Shot and a nice defensive play made. She plays club with the Petersboro Phantoms across the pond.
Quimby in there. Great centering pass. Just couldn't get that shot off in time.
Big traffic jam. Finally, Gallagher pokes it away. She's continued to be really active tonight. MVP in game one. All over the ice tonight here in game two.
Oh.
Shot and goal! The U.S. finds the back of the net once again. It is Monica Quimby from Florida, the Tampa Bay Lightning Sled Hockey Club. And as you just mentioned her making a nice play, it pays dividends with her finding the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, any chance you have the opportunity to put the puck towards the net, on the net, and just an unfortunate bounce for Great Britain there off one of their own blades and into the back of the net. The goaltender didn't really couldn't do anything. Levy couldn't do anything about that one. She didn't even know it was coming.
So with 13-16 remaining in this game, the Americans take a 6-0 lead. Of course, that's what they won, the margin that they won game 3 by, 6-0 over the World Para Ice Hockey team. They are now once again up 6-0.
Getting the nil in there.
Yeah, I got to work it in a little
bit.
bit. I got a little international flavor that I can incorporate.
Well, we had to correct your American football reference, so
Yes,
I think you redeemed yourself with the nil there. Mal, what do you think? You like the 6-0?
I'm cultured, as they
Is
say.
that refined?
Oh, and again, the ice is just a little too soft out there, which is why the heaters aren't on.
You can see Coach Lindeman's a pro. I mean, she just breezes right past our comments, just flows right back into the play on the ice.
It's good. It's good. We need a recentering.
Maybe my headphones aren't on. I just don't hear them.
I hear that at home a lot, too.
Eberhard is going to control it. Nice defensive play made by the Brits there.
Yep, very nice.
They're battling.
They really are.
Yeah.
there's no illusion by either team that this one is over or that either side is going to let their foot off the gas pedal here.
And Coach, just like we talked about in the previous game, I think, the Great Britain team can take a lot out of this. I mean, I think it's clear every game they've improved. I mean, this is their third of the weekend, and I think they've got momentum and built on it every game.
Yes, absolutely. And you can see some different strategies coming out here, playing man-on-man, doing some different things in the defensive zone to try and slow down Team USA. So they're getting a lot out of this game. Even though they've been in their defensive zone, a lot of good practice in the defensive zone, and then they're battling. You can't be any more proud of that.
No, for sure.
Eberhard has it poked away. It will remain with the Americans. Now it's going to pass the blue line, and a nice play made by Great Britain. They might finally have an offensive opportunity here. They're able to clear it out to the back wall. It's Faraday with it. Slings it up ahead and clears the blue line. And we're going to have an icing.
Yeah, I thought we would have an icing there maybe.
Media timeout.
And a media timeout.
Yeah, so Great Britain got there just in time, so they couldn't wave off that hybrid icing. We got the cowbell here in front of us, too.
Kevin's been working that cowbell, I'm telling you.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, the offer.
Oh, Gary's being offered the cowbell.
Look at this.
Oh, this
cowbell.
Look at this.
This
in the studio.
Use the right end of it here.
That smile on his face tells you just how much fun he is having.
USA, baby.
Gary had a fever, and truly the only
More cowbell
was more cowbell.
What a fun atmosphere. These fans are just fantastic. I mean, you can tell they're here for fun. They're here obviously to support. They want to win, but they're having fun while winning too. Coach, we say this all the time, and you know this as a women's coach. Boys have to win to have fun. Girls have to have fun to win.
Absolutely, 100%. Yep.
Believe it or not, a high school kid taught me that saying, and we've used it ever since.
I mean, it's typically more fun to win, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But winning doesn't mean as much to female athletes if they're not having fun while doing it. It just doesn't.
Right. It has to go hand in hand with
You're
that.
right. You're right on.
And to win with teammates, that makes it even more fun. And you can see it on Team USA, how much they're moving the puck and celebrating for each individual that, puts a puck in the back of the net. They're doing it together, and they feel that.
Yeah, the sharing of the puck has been a little bit more pronounced this game than the first game. Obviously, Gallagher came away with a hat trick against the world team, but a couple different people have been able to get in on the goal scoring tonight, and that's been a lot of fun to see.
Yeah, and I even think it's been better since last night with Team Canada. There's a lot more group effort rather than individual effort here tonight. And hopefully we'll see that again tomorrow in the gold medal game with the two of the same teams.
I want to thank all of our fans and viewers watching overseas. I know it's in the early morning hours for you all. Appreciate you sticking out with us, and hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight or early this morning for all of you. Be sure to join us. It'll be your today, our tomorrow for the medal games.
Nice pass.
In 5 years, I've never had to thank overseas viewers before. So, it's really special to be able to do that for us. Most of our viewers are in Wisconsin.
First time for a lot of things this weekend.
You
it's
betcha.
Great.
I think we did have some pretty good reach with a couple of the Notre Dame and De Pere girls basketball
Yeah,
games.
you're right. You're right. We did.
But yeah, I don't know if we had any international
Nothing like
flavor.
this.
So.
Nothing like this.
The Americans continue to circle. 8 minutes remaining in the third period here. Comfortable lead, but they continue to execute everything their coach, I'm sure, wants them to work on.
Yep, and you can see the Great Britain wingers up high on USA's points, trying to keep them out of that offensive zone and out of the play.
That is going to be cleared. It's Faraday giving chase.
Icing waved off there.
And she will bring it back behind her own net, and she's going to start skating towards enemy territory. Three subs coming in for Team USA, so they've only got 2 on the offensive attack at the moment. See if Great Britain is able to take advantage and get it out of there.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.
Shannon Marie Couch trying to get that one out, just out of her reach.
Couch has also been one of the more active players for Great Britain. She's leaving it all out on the ice. Benassi battling there on the board.
Area pass to relieve that pressure.
And Great Britain is, they almost had an offensive opportunity there. But Eberhard is able to clear and
line change, that D getting back, trying to get in the mix there. Good support. Some more cycles by Team USA. There's a lot of skill behind these cyclings, like just there, leaving it too close to the board makes it so much harder to handle versus when they leave it in space for each other. They can pick that puck up with speed. So another thing that they're working on right now. Working on drawing Great Britain out so they can find space behind, but Great Britain just isn't going out there.
No, they're not approaching at all.
They want to stay D side and keep them to the outside.
Little bit of a push out there by Couch.
So I think USA has got to change their point of attack here to get back to the middle.
Gallagher
There's
finds Everhard.
Nice pass.
And a nice defensive play made by Great Britain there. Gallagher once again, and she will look to cycle.
Nice pass up to the point. Erica McKee coming, escaping up the wall. Pass it to the high slot.
McGee finds Gallagher in that high slot. And she's got some time. She'll shoot, but it's going to be just left of the goal. And they continue to ride that cycle.
A lot of creativity here by Team USA.
McKee with a shot. Was closer than I thought it was going to be off the stick. We've got 3:35 remaining in this one. America continues to lead 6-0. McKee skating off, and Great Britain has a Little bit of a breakaway here. I believe that's Hill coming back on the ice that saves the day off the bench.
Of course.
Of course she does. What a perfectly timed change.
Yeah, she was ready to go right off that change off the bench. Nice drop pass to Kelsey with good support.
Kelsey has it in the near corner, and she'll send it over to the far corner, find her teammate. Sends that one now to the near corner. There's a fight for it, and it looks like Great Britain is going to be able to control possession here.
In the race.
Coach Reflection said it very well. Team USA cycling right now is very impressive. They're skating around, making clean passes, and setting each other up. It's almost like a practice.
Yeah, they're working on things. A lot of the communication, you can hear them all the way from up here. You can see them trying to set themselves up for the gold medal game tomorrow. Again, a lot of great puck movement, and you can tell their experience with that.
Hey, it's no gimme tomorrow either. I'll tell you what, USA better come ready to play because I know Canada's going to be.
Yeah, here's the thing, Gary, and feel free to chime in. I think there were some nerves probably for the first games. Both medal games are going to be rematches of games that happened on the first night. And I think that while the scores were a little bit lopsided last night, the USA beat Canada 5-0, and the world team beat Great Britain 5-1. I do foresee both games being a little closer tomorrow night, a little more hotly contested.
Absolutely. I believe that 100%. It's a new day. They have game film to look at. They're going to strategize against their opponent. They've been watching them, trying to figure out who's doing what, and they'll come with a whole new strategy, I bet, tomorrow. And that's why you play the game, because the day before it doesn't matter. It's 0-0 when you start.
Coaches will be burning the midnight oil tonight, Coach. Getting ready to go for tomorrow. Players rest, coaches strategize.
Yes, with an inaugural international competition here at the Women's World Challenge, that gold medal is going to be highly sought after.
Yes.
It's huge.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, it's the first ever international medal that's going to be handed out. Everybody wants that. And bronze even as well.
So much history this weekend, and we're just thrilled to be part of it. Glad you're along for the ride.
America melting the clock away. 20 seconds remain in this one. It looks like it's going to be another hard-fought 6-0 victory for the Americans. They're going to go into the championship game with a 5-0, 6-0, and 6-0 win. Still have yet to be scored upon. Nice effort by the Brits tonight. And that will do it. Game 4, it's been a pleasure to call 4 games with you today on W7 for the Women's World Challenge presented by City. We're going to have the MVP presentations and the Star Spangled Banner played momentarily here. But I just want to thank you guys. Thanks for communicating with us on the broadcast today.
It's been fun having you guys chime in.
I mean, really, I think it enhanced it so much over what it was yesterday, and we're going to continue with 2 more games tomorrow. We truly do hope that you join in. It's been we've been able to build some community this weekend, and thanks for being a part of that.
Yeah, the fans in here and the fans online, it's been great to see the support for these women and what they're doing and how hard they're working and training to get here.
Yeah, the fans have really impressed me, Coach. I mean, just not only their knowledge, but they've been so engaged in every game. It's not, sometimes you see these, games and they just kind of play their way through the course of it. These fans have been hanging on every possession all day and all night long.
Yeah, it's great to see the support and have these women too understand the support that they have, not just here with the people in the building, but the people online that are rooting for them, encouraging them, wanting them to succeed. It's so heartwarming and so impressive. And they should be very proud of themselves.
They should.
Any real activities? Let's go. We have Battalion Chief Brent Jansen and Lieutenant Neil Schweiner doing the presentation.
The medical staff have the ability to hand out the MVPs, player of the games here today.
Freya Alice Levy.
And you can hear the excitement from Great Britain
Love
and their
it.
support of Levy here, getting that player of the game for their team.
Yeah, Freya Alice Levy had a nice 2 periods in net there. She
She is now the proud owner of a Wisconsin cheesehead.
And there's no going back from there. I'm sorry.
That's what we said earlier. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube on that one.
she's probably
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
hey, the fan favorite Jamie gets the MVP.
Jamie Benassi, your fan club in person and online, is going crazy right now. The MVP for Team USA.
She was all over that crease tonight. It was so good to see her be so aggressive in the offensive zone.
Congratulations, Jamie. Well deserved.
Once again, our final score was the United States 6 and Great Britain 0. So we'll play once again the national anthem of the United States.
And we will close out our broadcast tonight with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner of the United States, the national anthem. And thank you for joining us today. We will see you tomorrow. You've been watching W7.